What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Salem WFS, and this is the first YouTube video that I'm filming while being unemployed from a 9 to 5. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much again. Yesterday was truly amazing. I ended up leaving my job, got so much love from everyone in the community, all my friends, and I just want to say thank you so much. I'm going to be dedicating way more time to this channel, and that's what brings me here today. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is a software that has really transformed my business. And this is a software that is going to be beneficial for you, whether you do Amazon, Walmart, or Shopify, or even if you have a Shopify store and need help with customer service. So this tool is very powerful. I stumbled upon this a few months ago, and it actually has helped me launch our private label brand through the brand exclusive that we are bringing from South Korea to Amazon, and it has truly helped in multiple aspects as far as advertising, reviews, research, and a whole lot more that I will show you in this video. So without further ado, I will go ahead and get into the software. All right, guys, so here we go. So this is going to be the main page, and I'm first going to go into the pricing. So as you can see, we have different options for both monthly and annually. So the monthly option is going to be $99 a month for one account, 30 reports on both sides, and you have an AI assist of 1,500 a month, along with 10 AI seller tools. Now the team is the most popular. This is the one that I currently use for my team as we are working on different brand launches and also going to be working on a private label product very soon for ourselves. But it's going to allow you to get more reports and 5 sub-accounts. So that way I could give access to all 2 members of my team along with myself. Now, if you do want to do the annually, it's obviously going to be a little cheaper. So you could certainly do that as well. Definitely worth a shot, even if you do it for a month, just to get some insight and see what is out there. So the first feature that we'll be going over today is going to be the market insight feature. And this feature is very, very cool. If you're looking to get into, let's say, the coffee market, for example, there are a lot of different coffee products, different flavors. I know they do it with mushrooms now and all this sort of different things. So if you wanted to get into that market, you could either type in the ASIN, you could search the brand, you could also just type in coffee, which we'll do in this example. And we'll kind of click search. And as you can see, it's going to give us all products that have the word coffee in them or are relevant. So for example, this is a stain treater, which is not relevant. We have a Colgate whitening, which is not relevant. The reason why this is showing up is because coffee stains your teeth, right? This is not relevant here. No, no, and no. And we're going to click on AI Analyze. Now, this does sometimes take a few minutes, so I'm going to skip through it. But as of right now, it does say expected time, 3 minutes. So we will wait on that. All right, so after it loads, this is what it's going to look like. And as you can see here, it's going to show you the market attribute for coffee. So as we can see here, Keurig K-Cup coffee makers are obviously at the top of the list. Then we have Brewers 2.0, compatible, not compatible, Keurig. So as you can see here, it's showing us relevant products within the coffee niche and showing us what the market is sustained of, which as we could see from what we selected, it's going to be mostly Keurig, right? So looking at this here, you could see sales trends by the different things as well. So if we're looking at Keurig single coffee cup brewers, right? It's going to be this color here. I'm going to click off the rest of these just for a cleaner look. And as you could see here, the sales are approximately here. So you could also look at the sales ratio by the attribute as well, along with the revenue report trend. So as you can see here, this is going to be the dollar amounts. So for January 25, it looks like it was $7,000 in sales for K-Cup coffee makers, which is absolutely crazy. And you could also dig deeper and go through the flavor options, right? So let's say you wanted to launch a new flavor. This is going to be a perfect way to find out which flavor is already out there and how you can differentiate your own personal flavor. So as you can see here, dark roast is very popular. French roast by far is very popular. And then we have, some other ones as donut shop blend, golden caramel, and then similar information here. You could also do it by the pack size. So if you're debating, should I do a 24 pack, a 10 pack, a 12 pack, a 44 pack? This is going to give you a better insight on what pack you should do. And as you can see, the 72 pack and the 30 pack are tied. So maybe you do both 30 pack and a 72 pack, right? So all this information here is going to give you that market insight that is going to give you that competitive edge to see what is out there and how you should do your product. And as you can see here, for the current period here, it looks like this is 11.12 million with a 16.8% increase, okay, from 9.52. There should be a ring, ring, ring in your head telling you that this niche, if you do find the perfect product or the right product, is going to do good and be sustainable because people are always going to be drinking coffee. The next tool that we're going to be getting into is the keyword analysis. And if you're not familiar with this, keywords are very, very important, whether you're doing a Shopify store, Amazon, PPC, Walmart PPC, Google PPC, it doesn't matter. Keywords are king, and this is going to allow you to dig deeper within that. So if we're talking about coffee, right, we could also do coffee as well. We're going to keep it same so everything is relevant, okay, instead of going all over the place. So if you simply click coffee, you could see here all the keyword phrases that are associated with coffee. As you can see here, sometimes people might put an extra E and search it. Sometimes they forget one E. You have coffee pods. You have K-Cups coffee. You have K-Cup coffee pods. And as you can see here, you can see the ranking in this and the search volume. So obviously, the higher the search volume, the better. And we could obviously sort this. So Coffee Maker is getting 1.13 million search volume. Rise Mushroom Coffee, as I mentioned earlier, Mushroom Coffee is huge, and they were early mover on that, almost a million. And you could kind of go through here and see what keywords are good. Now, for example, if we switch this and go to the lowest search volume, so if we were to bid on the keyword coffee maker, it's going to be very expensive for us because it's a very high keyword term. So you would want to make sure that your product has a very, very high profit margin so that you could allocate a lot of your costs to the ad spend. Because with ad spends, keywords are everything. So that's why I said you really got to do your research. You could have an amazing product for a $20 buy cost, for example, that you're selling it for. And let's say the keyword bid is $6 on that, you're not going to have any profit. So it's very important that you look into this before you go into production on your product or get anything that far ahead. So this tool will come in handy, and you could also analyze as well. So if we wanted to analyze coffee, and coffee pods, we could go on analyze keywords. All right, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the Amazon negative reviews removal assistant. And this is a very, very powerful tool. This could come in handy if you're working with a brand directly as leverage to help them. This also comes in handy if you have a private label brand or anything in that matter. If you don't know, Amazon reviews are everything. Whether you're a seller, whether you're a brand owner, or even if you just have a private label product, reviews are going to determine your visibility and also your conversion into sales. Now, for this example, I am using a random product that I found, which is going to be this Crocs unisex adult Disney Pixar Lightning McQueen clogs. And these have always done well since I saw them almost 2 years ago now. And I feel that they will continue to do well. Now, there are 598 reviews on this listing at a 4.6 star, right? If we wanted to get granular with this and see what reviews are negative, right? We could simply copy the ASIN, go into the Amazon negative reviews, click AI Analyze, and then click on the report once it's loaded, which takes about 1 to 3 minutes. And at this point, we are then able to see that there are 11 violation comments that could be deleted for us. And if you don't know, when you fulfill a product by Amazon, you could 9 times out of 10 get the bad review removed because Amazon fulfilled that item. But sometimes if you try to get rid of negative feedback, whether it's Amazon fulfilled or not, it does not allow you to do it. And this could really, really hurt your brand and your listing. What this does is this allows you to see all the negative reviews that violate Amazon's terms of service, which is going to increase your chance of getting those reviews removed, which is also going to increase your conversion. So, for example, we see here that there are comments about pricing or availability, compliance, profanity, ads, illegal activity. If someone's making a comment about pricing, Amazon's not going to want that review on there because people are there then going to go on different websites opposed to Amazon to buy this product, which is going to hurt Amazon's market share. So as you can see, $200 for Crocs, they're really out here screwing people over, LOL. You could literally click on this appeal template right here, and it gives you the full breakdown of what you should open up a case on to send to Amazon. And as I mentioned earlier, there is a 50-50 chance that this will get removed. I've done this for a brand exclusive that I'm on and was able to get 2 out of 20 removed. But hey, 2 out of 20 is better than none. And you could literally just copy and paste. And all it's saying is that it's going against Amazon's guidelines. This review contravenes Amazon's guidelines due to comments about pricing or availability. It is crucial for the integrity of the Amazon marketplace that all reviews adhere to community guidelines, ensuring a trustworthy and respectful shopping environment. You could literally go down here and do this for all of them and just copy and paste and simply just wait. And this is not something that someone's going to do manually. As we saw, there are over 600 reviews, and I don't know about you, but I do not have the time to go through that. And this AI assist on this feature really, really does this for you very fast, where you could clean up listings immediately. Now, the last service that I really like that we're going to be going over is going to be the review monitoring service. And what this allows you to do is to get alerts when you get reviews on certain products. Instead of always going onto the listing, refreshing it every day, looking at it, you could simply add the ASIN to this monitor and you will get a ping when there is a review. So for example, I found this item here that has 1 star and it looks like it's a brand new listing that just came out a couple weeks ago. You could simply copy the ASIN, go back to VOC AI, create monitoring, put the ASIN in there, and you could also add comment monitoring as well, and you would click submit. Now, this is going to track all comments and all reviews for that particular ASIN, which is going to just relieve a lot of stress from you and having to do anything. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You could toggle whether you want to on or off here, and it also tells you when you created it. You could add multiple as well, and you could always edit it. So this is something, like I said, that is very beneficial. If you're working with a brand directly, you could give them updates every week on how many new reviews they've had for each ASIN, along with comments so they could better implement their products. Very, very easy to use as well. Now, there are a lot of other tools on here that I have not personally dug too deep into, but there are a lot of other AI tools such as Shopify store list. You could do a username generator, Instagram hashtag generator. There's a unit converter. There's a writing assist if you're looking to build a listing from the ground up using A plus content. There's a FBA calculator, listing optimization, and so on and so forth. The team over here at VOC.ai is very, very good. I've been working with them within the last 3 months, and they've really helped my brand get to that next level with my private label. And I'm very excited to work with them more. VOCAI is a very, very good tool that I have been using for the last 3 months, and I've been working with them directly. They gave me a very nice demo on their software, and they have been nothing but great answering all of my questions and really making sure that I know what I'm doing. I would definitely recommend checking out the software and giving it a shot. Very, very easy tool, and it's going to come in handy when you're doing private label or you're doing brand directs or even launching a product. So don't sleep on VOC.ai. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to sign up. And as always, I thank all of you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll be seeing a lot more of me lately as I left my job. And I want to thank you all so much for the support, the love, and the likes. Walmart is just getting started. E-commerce is just getting started. And this is one of the many tools that I use in my toolbox. So definitely give it a shot if you're looking to grow in that area. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you and stay tuned.